Uh-oh, hold on. Ah! Stuff is broken. I thought I was smart and I took a pee break. Hold on. There we go. Hello. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Hope you're all doing well. I did it. Hi, good afternoon. How are you all doing today? Don't stare at me. Don't stare at me. I thought I would have a little bit more time. I did not. So there. I need to post my going live tweet. Hold on a second. We yapping. Get in here. I didn't make a thumbnail because I did not have time. Actually, that's a lie. I did have time today. Your girl spent today, at the start of today, well, first of all, having a mini scare. I'll get into that in a moment. But I also did a little bit of singing. My family is not here, hence why I'm being a little bit more louder than normal. But my family's not here, so I did a little bit of singing and practicing for like the next cover. Also, let me move my OBS here so I can actually see myself a little bit better. Yeah, that works. Actually, move there. You go there. Chat goes here. And then I move that window here. Move that down. Oh, there goes my tracking. Okay, are we fine? There we go. Okay, we're good. Let me say hello to everyone. Kiaren, congrats on being the Aegis's driver. This is for you. Thank you also for embracing the moonlight. Yeti, where? Hi. May, hello, lovey. Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Thank you also for embracing the moonlight, Yeti. And thank you, May. I hope you're doing well. Sam, thank you for the 9 months. Oh, I enjoyed the Twitch, baby. Where's the 9 months of this year successfully? I wouldn't say wasted. I think it was very well spent with me in my company. I would say it's very well spent. But thank you. I appreciate it. Look, dinner, so I nom. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy. Okay, so I'm meant to have a thing. That's not saved. Why did you not save? That's not good. Why did you not save? Is it because I didn't press that? Okay, is it fixed now? There we go. Okay. I finally have a thing up. So, for those of you... also, I forgot to say... hello to any lurkers. Hello. Big KU. We're gonna sending all love. Yes, if Sam regrets 9 months, then what about me? That is true. What about Yeti? I feel like Yeti has a lot of regrets from being around me. I need to charge my phone. It's not on charge. Uh-oh. Let's move my monitor up so I can actually see my chat. Actually, maybe I can move chat to this window. Yeah, that works. Okay. I think everything is fine. No question mark. So, initially oh god, I keep messing up my tracking. Initially, I wanted to do a buckshot roulette first. And then I don't know what changed in me. I was like, you know what? No, we're gonna do yapping. We're just gonna do some yapping. And if I end up running out of things to talk about, then we'll play buckshot roulette. I want to challenge myself, and also I don't have hope in my luck. maybe we'll... Knowing me, I may end up running out of things to talk to, and then it'll be like, yeah, sure, let's do that, you know? But we'll see. So yes, if you look down below, The bits bonus thing is happening, and I finally have an accurate tracking thing. So it should track with bits, it should track with subs. It was at 63 before, it's at 64, meaning it is indeed tracking properly. So that's really epic. Soon 3 years of this bit. How dare you? What?
We added 3 bits and 2 bonus bits to Kieran's Elite Power-Ups Redemption.
Let's go! Thank you, Kieran! And thank you, Twitch, for sealing the glory. That emo is questionable. Also, I saw that the bonus bits, they're meant to, that's not meant to go off every single time, but I feel like on the channel, it's gone off every single time. And I don't know why, but it has. Thank you, Twitch, very cool. But also, stealing the glory, because it means, because Twitch cheers technically second, it means that no one other than Twitch gets to be in the bits thing. I'm pointing at it with my horns. My horns are a cool laser pointer. No, I'm wrong? Really? How so? Please explain. Also, what is that emote? I've been staring. Oh. Oh. That's what that is. Twitch always gives 10%, I was trying to decode that emote for like I was like, oh, it's a fart emote. Twitch always gives 10% on chat power up and 300 plus bit cheers, but the bonus can go up to 30%. Ah, yeah, it's mainly because I did see like sometimes Twitch will be like, oh, we added 3 bonus bits and that's it. But in this case, it was like we added 3 bonus bits and we added 3 bits and 2 bonus bits instead of saying we added 3 bits. Yeah, it basically gotcha. Gamba your chances to get bits, guys. And maybe, just maybe, you will get that bunny girl at the end of the week. That's not true. It's a lot of bits. Before I get into the absolute state of my week, how's everyone else been? I feel like we need to have a nice chat. How's everyone else been? I do believe that we will get Bunny Girl. Bunny Girl will happen. It's just a case of when. I believe in it. We'll see. I want to hope the Bunny Girl happens, mainly for Kieran's sake. Speaking of gotcha, did something happen in Nikke? Why is so big? Because there's a little thing in where you go on the channel points, Yeti. The channel points thing, there's a thing called power-ups, and with power-ups you can enlarge an emote or something like that, and that's how Kieran got the big farts. I started my Xenoblade Chronicles 2 save, which I started at the same time as your playthrough. Ooh, how much for a bunny suit for you? Like you to be drawn in a bunny suit, Yeti? Is that what you mean? I never played more than 3 hours. Anyways, I did one pull and got Ursula. God fucking damn it! My first pull. Pain. Pain, Paco. Get fucked. The gacha never ends, chat. The gacha stays. All you feel is pain and suffering when it comes to gacha, okay? When it comes to gacha, there is no winning. You cannot win. There is only pain. Okay, that's what I have learned. In my words of wisdom, that's all I've learned is gacha is pain. Unless I'm actually, no, that's a lie. I was gonna say unless I'm playing Granblue Gacha also kind of screwed me over, but it was fine. Okay, I'm gonna talk a little bit about Guild Wars and how that went. So, Guild Wars happened, and I survived. And I ranked top 50k, and my crew ranked top 200. Not 200k, 200. Which was really, really cool. I'm really proud of my crew, and it's resulted in the fact that we are now stepping up, and Dancho said, hey, you guys are gonna do even more, and I was like, okay, that's cool. Hello, Yappa. Hello, Mr. Lears. Hello. I'm doing best. So are there 50k players who are even more insane than you? Yes. There are, like, Guild Wars rankings only shows the top 360,000. So me ranking in like top 50k is impressive, and at some point I was in the top 10k. So I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of myself for being able to accomplish that. Yes, how you doing, Check? I hope you're doing well. It's good to see ya. I'm so sad. I missed Niao's stream yesterday because I was gonna be like, I'm gonna hang out with my friends, and then Niao streamed, and then I missed it again because the last time Niao streamed it was when I was in Egypt, so not at a good time for me. I'm so glad Nikke is an idle game. Yeah, you are very fortunate in that regard. Mobile games are fucking. They are. Mobile games are insane, and I'm a part of them. Today I'm in less pain than yesterday. Oh, that's good. I hope that the pain disappears completely, because that is the most idle of situations. Ideal of situations. My grasp on the English language, I feel like is slipping from me. I'm doing my best. So, Guild Wars happens, we did good, I got good rewards. Granblue gave me a singular gold brick as a present, and that's all I got. It was nice enough to give me that much. Next Guild Wars is Wind Element, which I'm... Should be okay. Question mark, I need to farm a bunch. The grind never ends, chat. The grind never ends. This is why I tell people, don't play Granblue. Don't play Granblue. You are going to suffer constantly. Don't play Granblue. But now that that's over, I can go back to working on artwork and live 2D, and in the midst of me not streaming on Friday, I ended up drawing. I ended up losing. I had a momentary lapse in judgment and drew for 7 hours straight. I drew for 7 hours straight. Drawing is gonna go up today, hopefully, if I remember to post it. I will remember to post it. I will post it today. I made an artwork, and it's featuring the new design, the new artwork, the new design. This artwork, it was meant to be for a cover. The cover that's gonna come out eventually. I'm waiting on the skip. It's gonna be a while. That coming out eventually. I made one drawing initially, and then I scrapped it. Then I made another. I commissioned another. So it was a lot of these sketches are really good. I don't want to scrap them type thing. God, I want to draw so bad. Soon, recover fast. Focus on recovery. You will recover fast, and then you can go zooming with your drawing. It's been a while since I last came in. Hi, Ross. Hello. It's been a while, but hey, you're ever more welcome to be here. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh, what was I talking about? Yeah. The one that I posted that was both of my designs, both of my outfits, both lying on the ground and all that. That was also meant to be for the cover. I made like alternate versions with the eyes open, eyes closed, different expressions. I made that. But eventually it didn't really match up with what I really wanted. So that quote unquote scrapped. Same with the next drawing that's coming out. I'm actually really proud of how this one turned out. I feel proud of myself for drawing it within like 7 to 8 hours. It's great. Doing good. I'm about 60 hours into my Xenoblade 3 playthrough right now. I may or may not have cried during a cutscene. Ah, are you on chapter 5 by any chance? Are you on chapter 5? Joseph, hello, how you doing? Me? I'm doing great. We're just discussing Xenoblade 3. Yes, it was chapter 5, but it's not the cutscene you're thinking of. Was it the Lands and Senna cutscene by chance? Because was it the things that happened before that? I'm kind of curious. There's so much stuff that happens in chapter 5 that broke me, that I was like, oh, it can't get worse than this. It can't get worse than it got worse. Rexy, thank you for embracing the moonlight. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Otsu on Guild Wars, by the way. I saw your scores and good job, honestly. Chapter 5 is an expedition dump at first. It definitely is. But also so is chapter 6. Chapter 6 more so. Chapter 5 is both an exposition dump, but also pain. Deep emotional pain. I love chapter 5 because it told me that, hey, you can cry at parts that's not the ending. I'm doing well. I just got back from work and now I'm resting. Ugh. Be sure to rest up indeed. I probably should rest at some point. I feel like I'm kind of running on fumes at the moment, but that's mainly because of how much shit has happened this month. Yeah, early in the Discord, we were talking about it. I had a minor GPU jump scare where I had like a bunch of artifacting, I think is what it technically is. It was like a bunch of like black squares appearing, a bit of green squares here and there appearing all on select parts of my monitor. I restarted it, and luckily it fixed itself more or less. I want to keep things vague because spoilers, so I won't tell, but if most people here won't mind, bet. Keep it vague because I will be playing the game on the channel, and I want people to experience that for the first time if they have not. Thank you for the care package, Kieran. Whoopsie. Thank you. Let me also stretch. Oh, my shoulder went crunch. Okay. I wonder if I can be sweaty, at least according to my standards. Next Win Guild Wars. Maybe. You have a chance. Wind is an interesting element personally, because I do wonder how much Raphael's gonna shake up the element personally. I don't know. But it's gonna be interesting to see. I just need to farm Tia. I just need to farm Tiamat, and then I'm free. The Grand Blue fandom on Twitter, at least, has been very interesting to observe. It's... I'm just happy that it's not water, because I don't want to farm Schrodinger's. Yukata Vampy, Valentine Grimnir, and now some Galleon. All my characters I don't have. Oh, I have Galleon, so I'm a bit more hopeful. After Xenoblade 3, I'm thinking of finally playing and finishing Xenogears. Russ, have you played the first 2 games as well? And do you plan to play Future Redeemed? Don't worry, I have an official version of the game, so nothing illegal. No, that's fair. I fully, honestly, props to you for having an official copy of the game. I do not, because getting the game is, like, expensive, so it's a bit of a nightmare. I really, really do want to get, you know, physical copies of games, but it's a pain. It's pain. Can confirm, very expensive. Ooh. Well, give me a sec while I wash my dishes. Okay. And we discovered that not all parts got released in our region. That too. It's not even available in every single region, so you can't exactly experience, you know, the whole story of all the series, Xenosaga and Xenogears. Pain? My local retro game store had the copy many times, and every time I see the price, it go, oh. I'm back. Welcome back, Yeti. It's so wild. I really do not like the way retro games are headed, honestly, and I feel like I'm definitely not alone on this, because there's this game store that we have in the UK. It's called CEX, and they have both old and new games. So they have stuff from, you know, the NES era. They have games for the Sega Saturn, the Mega Drive. They have far back as you can imagine, or at least in the way of mainline consoles. But they also have stuff. The Atari, I have not seen an Atari, I don't think, but they have, you know, pretty mainline consoles. So they have Nintendo DS games. And I have looked at some of the games. The games that you would expect that, you know, of course this thing had a game, because every movie at the time got a game. Every TV show got a DS game. Okay, there's a bunch of like those stinkers. So of course it would be there, and they are priced like fucking cheap. They're like, you know, £5 at most. And then you see the cost of first party games. You see New Super Mario Brothers, Mario Party DS, Zelda Spirit Tracks. They are about £20-ish. Pain. So I don't like it. Outside of Future Redeemed and Future Connected, I have all of the Xenoblade games. Xenosaga 3 is the only expensive Xenosaga game. 1 or 2 are decently priced. Due to the Xenosaga trilogy being PS2 exclusive, as far as I know, I don't have access to them. Didn't you have a 3DS? Yes, I do have a 3DS. That is what I use to play my Nintendo DS games, because thank you for backwards compatibility, Nintendo. You are absolutely amazing for this. Hello, Blaha Mama. Hello. How you doing? I saw Twilight Princess being sold for $100 to $135 on GameCube and Wii respectively. Oh, I feel sick. I remember going in store, just jailbreak it and do the pirates work. I wouldn't do that. Legally, no, I would not do that. For legal reasons, I am not doing this. I would do that, like, for the bit though, I would do that, but I also really like having the physical copies of games, you know? I really do like having the physical copies. Shout out to the one time I went to CX and got 2 copies of Phantom Hourglass. I got 1 each of Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, but they put the wrong game in the... Oh, that's cringe. We should be cheaper than the GameCube. It's the Wii U that might be pricier. Actually, most Wii U games in that same store that I was mentioning are fucking dirt cheap. I have never seen a game go for 50 pence. Until I looked at Wii U games. Holy, they want to get rid of those. Shulk is still sick, but I think I'm past the worst of it. Aw, well, I hope you make a full recovery soon. Okay? Okay, but in case you change your mind, ask me. I will. I have wanted to do it for the longest time because imagine the fun of being able to play SNES games, because that was the one thing that motivated me, is being able to play Fire Emblem 4 on my 3DS. Oh my goodness, that is so much fun. But if I'm gonna go for like the full jailbroken experience on a 3DS, I would get a new 3DS first. Can we allow that? Thank you. Thank you, Automod, for holding that for bullying. Sure. What was I saying? I want to get a new 3DS because new 3DSs, you can actually stream your gameplay to your PC at 60-ish FPS, which would be really, really fun for general streams. You know, if I want to show you guys me playing Bowser's Inside Story, which I actually do own legitimately. I have the game. Do I have the game? I have the game case. I have the physical cartridge. It is right there on my shelf next to Mario & Luigi Dream Team. Why is it called Dream Team Bros? What? I think it was just called Dream Team. Huh? Mario & Luigi Dream Team Bros and Majora's Mask 3D. So I do own the game legitimately. Same with Partners in Time. I feel like if I really do love a game, I will buy the game legitimately. I'm an old GameCube junkie. I was too young for a GameCube. Instead, my first like console, not including like the DS or the Game Boy, which are handheld consoles. My first physical big console. Why is it so small? My first console was the Wii. It was the Nintendo Wii, and we were the special people who had the GameCube compatibility with it. I bought Earthbound cartridges. Man, I wish the price can drop. It shouldn't be so expensive. I had an N64 as my first home console. Ah, interesting. I see. I am a zoomer. I do own some other physical copies of games. One of them being Fire Emblem 7. I bought the physical cartridge for that off of eBay for about... It wasn't actually that much. It was under £20, which kind of surprising when I saw it at the European Games Expo. Someone was selling it for about £25-30. So that was awful. I'm gonna play and or do some little work for my exam, I guess. Yeah, around the chat. Have a good one. Thank you for this stream. Thank you so much for popping by, Yeti. Good luck on your exam. Which part is that? The Sacred... No, that's the one that has Roy and Ninian and Lynn and Hector. Sacred Stones has Ephraim and Erica, which I did see at the store. A boxed copy 5 years ago was £50. I went into the store a few months ago. It was £75 for a boxed copy of the game. Nearly passed out there and then. Chat. It was awful. I hate it. I did have a Game Boy and a Game Boy Advance SP during that time as well. Yeah, I had the Game Boy Advance SP, not the like regular Game Boy or Game Boy Color. It was the Advance SP, the one with the lid, the red one that I swear who here who had a Game Boy Advance SP had it in red. I'm kind of curious because I feel like everyone did. There was also a silver one, but that belonged to my uncle. But we had the red one. My first home console was the GameCube, but we never got a memory card for it, so every time I play Melee or Sunshine, it is back to the start. Oh, that doesn't seem fun. I always unlock Jigglypuff after doing a match. Aww. I finally got my hands on a copy of Eternal Darkness for GameCube. Now I just need to get the original Phantasy Star Online for it, and my life will be that much more complete. Aww, ironically, I never had an N64, but my first consoles were the ColecoVision and the Intellivision 2. Huh? I've never heard of those. I had the digital version of Sacred Stones because I was early adopter of the Oh, the ambassadors! I forgot that was a thing! Oh, that's interesting. I did forget that was a thing for a moment. I had the blue version, but I lost it, so I'm using the red one my sister had. Let's go! I feel like the red one was really popular. Never heard of those consoles. A true... Yeah! Shut up! I've genuinely never heard of them! But, those names actually kind of reminded me, back when I was volunteering at a charity shop, we had a little storeroom where they had like some quote-unquote stuff that I guess wouldn't really have a selling place. One of them was a Polystation. That I am aware of. You guys know that knockoff PlayStation? The Polystation. It's real. I saw a physical box for it. It's real. It's so wild that I saw it in stores. I low-key wanted to ask my boss can I buy this? Because I'm low-key curious. I wish I did, but that was years ago. It's probably gone by now. Also, Neo, thank you for embracing the moonlight. Welcome in. How you doing? Speaking of which, I think Mobius can also be called Gen Z when you think about it. That is true. That is true. Luna not up on her Atari 2600 competitors. Hey, I only know about the Atari because of the crash it called an ET. That's it. Polystation is a classic. How you doing, Neo? Hope you're doing well. How's your weekend been? These consoles came out years before the NES. That's probably why. Why not resign yourself to the flow? For real, no cat. You get I don't know if it's a pin of shame or pin of pride, but either way, you get a pin for that one, Russ. That's awful. But also, that's pretty good. But yeah, my first console was the Nintendo Wii, and the game that I had with it was, of course, Wii Sports, because who didn't have Wii Sports? So didn't it come with a console? It came with a console, right? Wii Sports, because that's the game that we had. And there was also my uncle gave us a few more games. We got Wii Play. Mario Galaxy I got off of one of my other uncles because he worked at a game store, it was like a second-hand store, but they sold games, so he got me that. I remember that was where I got my points for Club Nintendo, if you remember that. I hope your bones ache from hearing it. But Club Nintendo points, I got those from Mario Galaxy. That was amazing. What else is there? What other games did I have? Super Paper Mario. I own that game. Wii Sports Resort. There was I think there was a FIFA game that I also had that I did. No, it was PES. It wasn't FIFA, it was PES. And there was like a Mario Kart. That was another. As you can tell, the Mario obsession started very, very young. The obsession started really, really young. It was very interesting. I've been trying to rest a bit and play the Grand Festival Splatfest here and there. Hope your weekend has been going good as well. It's been going, okay. I am like staring at my monitor, like looking back and forth between the two. Like, is there like any black squares there? Anything here? Anything there? Anything here? No, it looks safe. Okay, but I'm still gonna probably be a little bit on edge for like the rest of stream as a result, but it should be fine. Club Nintendo, RIP Club Nintendo, but at least my Nintendo is honestly really solid because we get some really cool pre-order bonuses as a result. Like with my copy of Skyward Sword, it came with the medallion coin. and the steel bookcase. So that was really, really cool. The Xenoblade 2 not Xenoblade 2, just the Xenoblade bonuses in general, really, really awesome. I really hope that they rerun the coasters because I really want to grab that. And generally the Nintendo store, I do like. You know, it's not super, super gated behind the star points that they had. I'm really sad that I never got the Mario Galaxy OST. But a little fun fact, Rain's brother actually got it and gave it to Rain. And Rain is currently sat on it, waiting for the day that we meet up so that he can give it to me. So now I have to meet up with him, unfortunately. Oh, I kind of wish I could get physical rewards from the Nintendo rewards. Alas, I think those are US and Canada only. No, I'm in the UK and we get them. Yeah, we get them. I'm pretty sure. Actually, where are you like based? If you don't mind me asking, Neo. Ah, boo, human interaction. Yeah, the thing is, I was going to meet him at Offkai, but it was too expensive. So I'm telling him, save it for Offkai 2026, because that is when I'm going to meet you, I'm going to hang out with you, I'm going to introduce you to a bunch of people. Please. Kirk! Hello, good morning, afternoon, evening, everybody. Hello, Kirk, how you doing? It's good to see you. From Brazil. Obligatory Brazil mention. Yeah, it might be a bit, actually, it may not be possible. I don't know, because I know they're pretty open to delivering in a lot of Europe, but not all. It depends. I should go Offkai next year. I highly recommend it, but if you want to go at a time when I will also be there, I recommend going in 2026. But also, if you can go both years, then even better. It's just, because for me, because I don't live in the US, it's basically double the price. Unless you live on the East Coast, then you're paying basically the same as me. That is fair, yeah. But honestly, Offkai, I'm really sad that I won't get to go next year because there is a chance I may be at Dokumi. It's not confirmed. It's currently all but confirmed. There is a chance I may be at Dokumi. That's all I'll say. Do you mean West Coast or did you actually mean East? I meant East Coast, yep. I was thinking, because you go to West Coast, so I probably accidentally said West Coast. But yeah, if you're on East Coast and you want to go West Coast, you're probably paying the same as me wanting to travel to West Coast. Which, it's so wild to me, because I caught a plane from Chicago to San Francisco for like $110, which is nuts to me, because that is I was talking to Rain and it was same price as me flying from the UK. Yeah, that's the spelling of the convention. Dokumi. It is in Germany, which a lot more realistic for me, because even if I were to be like a robot at Offkai, the time difference is about 8 hours, which is, you know, so I would not get that much time to really even be there. And I would also be exhausted, because I remember every time while I was in California for Offkai this year, we were like, it was me and my dad, and we were calling my mom and my sisters, and like every time we would call them, they were like, yeah, we're just finishing dinner right now, or yeah, we're just finishing dinner right now. It's like, oh, Okay, yeah, the time difference was insane. And by the time I got back to the hotel, they were fast asleep. And by the time I went to bed, Appy was waking up for work. You'll probably not get jet lag when traveling to... Funny thing, I didn't get jet lagged at all traveling to the US because of the timings of the flights. I basically had to pull all-nighters, so I ended up falling asleep at very normal times. Also, my sleep schedule is generally really, really messed up, so I actually fell asleep at normie times. Like, when I was in the US, I was falling asleep at about midnight, waking up at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., okay? I am not used to this. I was not used to it at all, but I was waking up at those times. It was so wild to me. I was like, is this how normal people feel? Yes, Luna, that is how normal people feel. And I think, I'm trying to think. When I did visit Germany, when I did visit Berlin, I don't remember if I went to sleep at a normal time. Normal-ish. It was definitely past midnight when I was falling asleep. But that's just me and Abby having really degenerate sleep schedules, and we were like, we want to watch anime. So what you're telling me is jet lag is the way to fix a sleep schedule? Yes. Yes. 100%. I never get jet lag when I got to Japan because I'm such a night owl where I live, and when I arrive in Japan, I'm full of energy. To be fair, I feel that. I'm definitely a night owl. I am super productive when it comes to, nighttime and working, and in the day it's a slog. I am so tired. I can't be bothered to do any of this. I don't know about you guys, but yeah. Let me move that way. Okay, that's perfect. When I did go Egypt though, I was the first night of sleep definitely was mainly due to the fact that when I did arrive, it was about... I went to bed at 6 a.m. That's probably contributed to it. I slept for about 4 hours, so I never really did deal with like the extreme tiredness and jet lag and I have to fall asleep earlier than I normally do. It wasn't really all too much of a problem because I was just so sleep deprived I fell asleep normally. And then what about everyone else? Have you ever gone to a country and you just adjusted to the time zones like immediately? Because the first time I actually went to the US, I was staying in New York, which is a 6-hour difference, I think it was. It was like 6 hours or something like that. But at the time, I was incredibly tired. Once it hit, granted, I was like 9 at the time, right? I was 9. So, granted, when it hit around like 8, 9, 10 p.m., I was ready to sleep. Because technically, in the UK, it's about 2 a.m., 3 a.m. So, I was very eepy. I was a very eepy gal. But now I live off of fumes and the worst sleep schedule known to man. So, all is fine. I don't know what that's all about. I really need to do a clean of my OBS. There is a bunch of stuff there that I don't know what's doing, but yeah, I think I was talking about Offkai. What was I talking about? The time zones, right? Yeah. So the cost of like actually going, because it was me and my dad, and also we booked tickets like last minute because he's a master procrastinator. Tickets came out to like 1.4k or something like that, something ridiculous, where it would have been probably about half the price had we booked like 3-4 months earlier, like I had been suggesting. Hotels, I don't know if it's because of where we were staying. I don't know if it was because of where we were staying, but those hotels were expensive. Ronnie, hello. No, you. Hello. How you doing? You're stinky. How you doing? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And Ari, hello. It's good to see you too. Oh, Ronnie, you missed me mentioning. There may be a very, 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 very small chance I might be at Dokumi. Just as I feel like you of all people would want to know so that you can square up and start the montage, the training montage, so that you can square up to me. It's not confirmed yet. I'm waiting for some stuff. But there is a chance. Let's go! I can find. Yeah. Yeah. At this point, who doesn't want to fight me? It's very much square up, absolute cinema. I'm also pestering Appy to be there because yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Get in line, Ronnie. I was here for. Oh, there's this, and then I also need to fight Kirk in the back of a Don't tag team! No, that's not fair. That's not fair. Let's make a battle royale. I'll come to God. What did I do? What did I do to deserve this? I'm just a little guy. I'm just vibing, and yet here I am, like Fortnite. Yeah, exactly, like Fortnite. I kind of forgot that I added that emote specifically for Ronnie, and I'm glad that it was like one of the first things he uses when he gets in here. I don't like chicken dinner. Chicken is a very interesting thing. The chicken is very finicky, because for me personally, a chicken needs to be done right in a way that not only does the outer like skin breading layer taste good, but the inside also needs to have flavor. And that is my main issue with some types of chicken, particularly red chicken. God, I hate red chicken. It doesn't help I hate red meat, but I hate red chicken. Oh my god, it's so bland on the inside. Ugh. Looks like I'm flying to Germany. Will you? I mean, there's also VTuber Expo. You guys can also come there because I will 100% be at VTuber Expo next year. Like that's a guarantee. I will 100% be at VTuber Expo unless it crosses over with Dokumi. Then things may be a bit awkward. But I doubt it. I doubt that they would plan. No one would be dumb enough to plan a convention at the same time as Dokumi, especially if it's another European convention, because you're just gonna miss out. You're just going to shoot yourself in the foot, right? There's not too. I might go to Vexpo. I'm 50% sure. Well, if you do decide that you're 100% sure, I'm more than happy to help you with the planning and stuff. Also be wary because the airport, the hotels near the airport can very much book up really, really fast. Because I remember with Offkai, I remember at Offkai, the main hotel, which was the Hyatt, that sold out like months in advance. So be careful as a heads up, Ronnie. You want to ideally about 4 to 5 months before the convention itself. Okay, we square up at the expo. Exactly. If you're in Birmingham, I'm in Birmingham. I'm gonna do my best to pull a little strings, and hopefully I can stay a few days. It may be a bit of a challenge, but I have previously lived in Birmingham. I know, shock horror, what a shame. I previously lived in Birmingham. I know the city centre area I know the city centre area like the back of my hand. I went walks there like 4 times a week. It was kind of relaxing in COVID because it was like a ghost town and no one was there to harass me, and there wasn't homeless people on the streets lying in their own vomit. That was traumatic. There also was less needles. There was a lot of I remember one day after New Year's there was like a needle on the ground. The city of Alabama. No. Birmingham, UK. Sweet home Alabama. No. No. Oh, it's always so weird to me when, you know, US cities share names with UK ones, and it's like the way they pronounce it is so jarring. The difference, like Birmingham, that's how they pronounce it, right? No, it's Birmingham. Cut out like half less Birmingham. Like Paris, Tennessee. What the hell? What? Some poor tourist is gonna go to there thinking, some poor uninformed tourist is gonna go to Paris, Tennessee looking for the Eiffel Tower. That poor tourist, huh? Why are you like this? Why is the country like this? I don't know. But did I ever turn back on all the channel point redeems? Give me a second. To be fair, isn't that just American versus British British English in general? It depends. At least London Bridge is in London Atari. Yeah. So true. Oh, what the hell? So Americans are stupid. We just take everything while our own. Hey, just like the British. Just like the British. You learn well from your forefathers. Okay, I turned off a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna turn all this back on. You. And I think that's it. Is it? Oh, no wonder we've not had any gacha. Let me also refresh it just in case it's broken. It might be broken. Don't redeem the gacha yet. Okay, now you can redeem the gacha. Thank you for the care package, Kieran.
Zero only 201 gifted a tier 1 sub to Neo_way.
Ronnie!
They have given 18 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you for gifting a sub to Neo. Thank you. Ronnie, absolute giga chad. Thank you. Oh, let me also stretch. I do wonder. I don't know if my oh god, that's the box of my merch falling down. What? Oof. I don't know if it gets picked up, if my noise gate is working, but my shoulders have a lot of crunch to them and I don't know if it picks up. Also, yeah, rip to you, Jaws. Rip to you. Thank you also for the suck and the bald. I have learned not to sound the says in Worcestershire. Yep. I remember that word was actually going around, and I was looking at
halfway to having enough points to throw 100 things at once.
Russ! Thank you for the 100 bits! Thank you! And thank you for the hype train! Oh my god! You guys are so cool. I remember that word was going around, and I was like, why is it so difficult to pronounce? Because I've been saying that word for years. Oh wait, no. I'm thinking of a different nursery rhyme. It was like Dr. Foster went to Gloucester in a shower of rain. He stepped in a puddle right up to his middle and never woke up. Is that how it actually goes? There's no way that's how it actually went. I've been saying that as a kid. There's no way that actual nursery rhyme is like, yeah, this guy steps in a puddle of rain. Or was it he never went out again? Why do I remember him something morbid about someone going to bed and never waking up again? Maybe I'm just misunderstanding. The fact that the spelling's on the spelling on Worcestershire is disastrous. It's fine. You also have crunch because you're old. I'm not old. I'm just very crunchy. The strategy is to say it slow, then speeding up until you can say it normal speed. That is true. That's how I go about like songs in Japanese. I thought most nursery rhymes are about. That is true. Also, higher rules. Monkeys on a bed. Humpty Dumpty. Ring around the rosy. That is true. Ring around the rosy is a really interesting one because in the UK we don't say that. We say ring a roses, a pocket full of posies. A tissue, we all fall down. So we don't say ring around the rosy, we say ring a of roses. Which is really interesting. And when I first heard like the non-British version, I was like, what? That's so different. I've never heard that before. But it's so interesting. It like hearing yours sounds much more sensible. That's interesting. So much so that I need the American pronunciation to spell it. It's definitely an awful word. It's an absolutely awful word. It literally sounds like Americans didn't understand what the Brits were saying, which is not uncommon. To be fair, considering how I speak, and a lot of the time, a lot of the time I do slow down how I speak on stream so that, you know, closed captions can understand me and you guys can also understand me. Like, the speed that I'm talking at now is slowed down, but say if I were to put on my proper city accent and speak faster, there is a good chance the people who are ESL will not understand me. Or at least have a bit of a hard time understanding me, because a little interesting thing. Normally, like when myself and Appy at night we're just watching TikToks together, we'll sometimes get ones that are like someone with a thick Scottish accent or a thick like Newcastle accent. I understand them perfectly. I can hear what they're saying. He doesn't. He can't pick up a word, and I'm trying to like break it down for him what exactly it is that they're saying. It's like, oh, okay. You're insane. Rosa Red, how does the Brit? Don't get cocky, you're the shit. You tried to make it sound like it wasn't about a death. Yeah. But the thing is, like, with that nursery rhyme though, it didn't help that, you know, when it would happen, like, we would be, you know, that's how it would go. You'd be holding hands with everyone goes round and round in a circle, and then when it all goes, we all fall down. You all fall down on the ground. But then there's another part that we have after it. There's like fishes in the water, fishes in the sea. We all jump up. With a 1, 2, 3. That bit I don't understand. Also, thank you so much for the hype train, guys. I appreciate you. that part of the nursery rhyme I never did understand. But the other part, like being super morbid, never heard that before. Really? Likely regional, possibly. That's really interesting, because that was like really commonplace in my primary school. And that's really, really interesting. Fishes in the water? No. I know, right? I understand the pocket full of posies part the most. I never truly did understand the nursery rhyme, mainly because I had never heard of a posy until Animal Crossing. In New York, it'd be rats and nuts and oh god. I'm so happy that while I was in New York, I did not see a single New York rat. In my own city, though, I saw one big, massive, fat rat just walking across, and oh, it was a big boy. It was a big boy. And it ran past my feet, and I jumped a little bit. The posies are a pleasant smell, trying to keep the bad air away of the plague. Yeah, that I learned as I grew up, which is so morbid. Yeah, I mean, you probably saw a rat, but didn't know they were a rat. That, possibly true. But I was also in, like, the big, people areas. I didn't, like, go on the subway or anything. We just drove everywhere. I didn't know the dark backstory behind that nursery rhyme. Neither did I, but knowing, like, what it's actually about, what is wrong with the British? What is wrong with the British? Many things is wrong with the British, I'll tell you that much. But what is wrong with the British? I see a rat bastard, it's you! How dare you? You're awful. Oh boy. Copy! Hello. Hi. It's good to see you. We currently talk about the plague and very, very normal things. Like, no, how did we even get this? See, this is the magic of just chatting streams. You never know how you got to a topic, but you sure are on that right, we were talking about pronunciations and Worcester and Worcestershire. Luna, you're British. Worcestershire. What isn't wrong with the British? Not you, Luna. Nah, I feel like me especially. What is wrong with Luna? What is the capital of Germany? Isn't it Berlin? Also, hi, Mango. It is. Okay, good. I'm not insane. Wrong. It's G. G is the capital of Germany. Can we ban Mango? Can we ban Mango? What the hell? How dare you embarrass me in front of my own chat? Out. At least the British have cool VTubers, right? I can't believe the British have cool VTubers like GX Aura and Leary, and there's probably like a bunch of other cool British VTubers that just aren't coming to mind at the moment, but are very, very cool. Who's Aura? I don't know. Who is Aura? Who wants to? You're right. Ola. Is that how you know her as? That's I don't even know when I don't normally say Aura. I always say Aura. Who? And Meijisuki. Who's Joe? Joe Mama. How dare you try that on me? You thought that would work, eh? Why do you have XDD enabled? Because I knew that it would make Ronnie appear. That is the only XDD we're having in here, okay? It's the only XDD we're having here. Come back, Kiara, come back, please! Because Luna's cool. If I have to leave, no! Oh, if you have to leave, that's fine. But don't leave because of the XDD, no. I come back when it's disabled, no! I'm sorry. I have to make compromises here and there. An XDD is the only XDD we'll have. Surely, yes, because we have, I feel like my streams are cursed enough because of me that I don't feel like we need to add more. Also, we don't need XDD emotes to have cursed options, okay? We have stuff outside of that. Like, can I even see 7TV stuff here? I can't see my 7TV emotes, but I'm pretty sure we have, like, other cursed emotes. Aura has, like, 20 or 30. Whenever I think of, like, XDD emotes, it's always Aura's chat, because she has so many. And every time I pop into her chat, it's you guys using XDD emotes. It's hilarious, but also, Also, what's up with the duck? I'm lost on that. What's up with the duck? Oh, I popped in the other day, and she was threatening to time out people who mentioned a duck. We're a hive mind. Yeah, I've noticed that. I've noticed you guys are like, it's everyone shares a singular brain cell, and it's honestly hilarious. I'm so lost, but is it the equivalent of Rara not wanting to give her Chatini jetpacks? Is it something like that, or is it something much more darker? Did Aura accidentally hurt a duck in a video game? What did she do? We are one. Duck is a character from the Walking Dead game that got killed because Aura didn't high five it. Huh? Sure. To be fair, I would also die of cringe if I didn't get a high five from Aura. That's why I met her at Offkai, and so I will not die from cringe. I'm sure this will pass soon enough. No. Duck, I feel like Duck is there to stay. Duck is there to stay. I did not schedule the my tweet post. So I'm gonna take a quick be right back because I've been yapping for like an hour and I want to stretch, hydrate, and run some ad breaks so that we can get rid of some pre-rolls. So I'm gonna read a little bit of an ad break. For those of you who are subscribed, you will not get any ads. You can enjoy the be right back screen to its fullest extent. For those of you who are not subscribed, stick around. Ads will be playing for 3 minutes to get rid of all the pre-rolls, so that in case you ever have to refresh stream for whatever reason, you will not be hit with the pre-rolls. So with that, I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Where's the button? Where's my be right back button? Here I am. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back. Welcome back. Thank you. When it says, congrats. When it says I will come back soon, it does not mean immediately. It means soon. Anyways, I did finally post the artwork. There we go. Check the pinned. Dante, hello. Hi, hi, hi. It's good to see you. Also, thank you for the welcome backs. We have new artwork. Finally. That was that was going to be a part of the cover, but like I said, I scrapped it. It was meant to be for one of the lyrics. And what I had in mind was a pool of like a sort of like glassy, reflective-ish ground with like the red sunsets there, and a bright blue sky up above, but it would be very hard to do. And I promise it makes sense in the way of the lyrics, but not in such case. See that or just a pool of blood. Because as you can tell, the direction that we're heading with the new model / new outfit and all that, it's definitely a lot more darker, a lot more sinister, a lot more egotistical. And I feel like it's very fitting. And one thing that I do want to challenge myself with, I guess, is to be a bit more play into character a bit more, if that makes sense. Because you know, I try to do that as best as I can. I try to put on a character as best as I can, but also when it comes to being a streamer, there's always that very real part of you that does come out. So it's a bit of an interesting time, and with this model, it also means that maybe I will try to. I'll see how well I can put on a voice for it, because I've seen a few videos of people talking about, you know, your head voice and then your chest voice. Not edgelord, not edgelord. So normally, like, the voice that you hear me speaking now, this is my head voice. I can physically feel my voice in my head, and it's also a lot it's higher. But sometimes when you've heard me like doing like funny hee voice acting for video games, you'll have heard me you know, talking a little bit down here, a little bit lower, a little bit quieter, a little bit deeper. But you speak in head voice? Why? How? Huh? I don't know how to explain it, but it's, you feel it in your head. Your head voice is always higher than your chest voice. And I don't know how to explain it. And especially when I'm at home, I speak in my head voice. No, because I know what head voice is. I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. It's not normal. You have voices in your head sometimes. Sometimes. That's a joke. That's a joke. I don't know. I don't know, because I definitely do not speak from my chest. If I were, it would be a lot deeper. You hear me going down there occasionally, and especially in the Xenoblade playthrough, you hear me talking a lot deeper, a lot going into these monologues with a bit more of a toned down feel to it. But normally when I'm talking like this, you hear, okay, Am I crazy? Am I crazy, or are you guys hearing what I'm talking about? Please tell me I'm not crazy. Please. No, maybe it's too far for me. It's hard to switch when you're used to one, but chest voice is something good to learn. You're crazy. God damn it. I'm just surprised you speak full-time in head. It's only, it's not really full-time. When I'm on VC with everyone, I don't think it's then. But when I'm around family or I'm on stream and it's like high energy and all that, it's definitely head voice. It's definitely head voice. I hear it. I know what you mean. Okay, thank goodness. And I guess that's why my voice sounds a bit more, it's okay, performance voice, that makes more sense. Okay, thank goodness. Crazy? I was crazy once. Look me in a rubber room with rats, and rats make me crazy. Crazy? That was crazy. I'm so glad that died off for the sake of my own sanity. Ugh. Rats, we're the rats. I don't know what. I'm okay. The rolling R's is something I still do not understand. I don't know how I picked it up. I don't know when I picked it up. I don't know how I couldn't do it when I was a kid when it actually really mattered. And I was kind of made fun of as called a fake Asian because they were like, you can't roll your R's, you're white. No, I swear. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, I can suddenly just go, Arr! I don't know how, but it's normal. It's a thing I can do. And it's so much so that I've started randomly implementing it into my speech. And I don't know how to feel about that. And they put me in a loony room. I still have to eat breakfast, so I'm gonna go now. Please eat breakfast. Enjoy your breakfast, Russ. Thank you so much for popping in. Thank you for the care package, mate. Let me stretch. Yeah, trilling your R's is something that just happens one day. Okay, that's interesting. As a kid, I had trouble when it came to words, but could do the sound. But after learning more Greek, rolling became easy. Oh, the thing is, I will randomly pick up skills that as a kid I attempted, but could not do. One of the other things is wiggling my ears. I don't know what happened, but one day I realized my glasses were moving forwards and backwards on my face. And I was like, wait, how is that my eyebrows doing it? And then I looked in the mirror. No, my ears are wiggling. My ears are wiggling. Huh? That's a thing I can do. I can like wiggle my ears. It's very slight, but if you see me like wearing glasses, you can see me do it. And it's really weird where it's easier to actually do if I'm wearing my glasses because the weight of the I forget what it's called. The things that go like the not the frames, like the frames that go like over your ears. I guess it's easier for me to feel where my ears are and thus separate those muscles and thus control it, which it's the human body is terrifying, but it's so interesting. But yeah, I can wiggle my ears, which means that on my next model, I'm going to have ear physics. Maybe, we'll see. I low-key want to make it happen. Don't harm me. Don't harm me. It's very normal. It's very normal. That's crazy. It's crazy indeed. I'm very proud of myself because I'm able to do things that the average sane person can't do. Like those things. Rip. Sorry, Dante. and I still don't get how it happens, but it just does. I don't think about it for like years, and then all of a sudden I'm disassociating and my glasses are moving by themselves. That's just how it is. That's just how it do be. Yeah, trilling your R's is definitely something that's very hard to do. Especially if you're like me and you're raised British, where we don't really pronounce the R's. Like you're hearing me, I say pronounce the R's, pronounce the R's, pronounce the R's. I can't do that. I can't do that. Yeah, pronounce the R's. You don't really do that. So as a result, there's not really much of an emphasis and need to trill your R's. But in, say, other languages, and sometimes even when I'm speaking Japanese, I end up doing it I actually think that me learning to sing in Japanese was the catalyst for it, because there's so many, like, harsh R sounds that it's basically forced me to learn how to properly do it, and thus helped me learn to trill my R's, which I feel like it's really interesting. And it's also been incredibly helpful in getting better in Japanese pronunciation, because, you know, as you guys know, I tend to cover a fair bit in Japanese when it comes to music, and the next cover, not the next cover, but the one after that I have lined up, that I'm currently I'm going to sing this as many times as I possibly can in order to practice it before I decide, okay, today's a good day to record it. That one's gonna be in Japanese. It's become a bit interesting where I actually have to stop myself from accidentally trilling my R's or rolling my R's, which was not an issue I didn't think I would ever have. But does this go for anyone else? I'm curious. I can't read that. That's the thing. I can't read Japanese. Can I pronounce it? Yes. Can I read it? No. I am fake. Looks like fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So basically, yeah, I am scrub. I am scrub. But when I think it's probably like due to my heritage, but pronouncing Japanese actually comes a lot easier to me than pronouncing English in an American accent, which I feel is really, really interesting. But phonetically, Japanese lands a lot easier with me, and especially because of the other languages I have tried to learn as a kid growing up. Japanese phonetically is a lot easier. There's a lot of parts of the language where if you're not all too familiar with how it sounds, you may mess up. Like, one thing that always sticks out to me when someone is trying to pronounce Japanese is the T sound. Like, say you're saying etone, it's a bit of a softer T sound, and that's really interesting because in English it's a lot more harsher. So instead of like a t sound, it's like a t sound. So that's really, I don't know, linguistics always interests me, but when like you go deeper into it, it's very terrifying. But like the basics of like linguistics and how one language may mesh with the other, it's always been an interesting one for me, you know? I don't know about you guys. Am I the only one? Or are there people on board with me like, yeah, Luna, it's really cool. You're not as weird as you think. No, I've come to terms with the fact that I am definitely some level of Is it helped by the fact that I have autism and the Xenoblade brain rot? No. No. I was thinking about it earlier. It was just you, goddammit. The middle. I was thinking, like, if I didn't have autism. You're right. But still, wait, you know what? I'll take that. I did think, if I didn't have autism, would I still love Xenoblade to the extent that I do? Also, thank you, Kirk. Hold on. Let it load in. Ah, you did. Okay, perfect. No, yeah, I definitely wouldn't be to the extent that I am, but there definitely would be like some level of, man, I do love this series. I feel like the main difference would be I wouldn't be able to traverse Raya based on audio alone. That is probably the main thing. I mean, learning American English for you would mean unlearning some reading or something. It's less so learning. It's not really the reading. What? But it's more so the general pronunciation. Is this a model you made? No, it is not. This model was made by Nigeria and Alexian. Let me grab the credits. Also, welcome in, Moog. Nope. Let me. You there? Right here? There we go. Okay. Here is a link. There we go. That is the source of where I got this model from. It's absolutely adorable. I really need to have like a credits thing for that. There's a lot of things I need to do. Also, get back here, Sam. Get back here. How dare you toss stuff at me and leave? The audacity of you. How dare you? But how are you doing, Moog? It's good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. I do at some point want to make a proper mascot model for Starbun. Because he's a little guy. He's a little guy. And I feel like he deserves to be seen by the world. For sure. And I definitely wanted to have this level of like, you know, boing and floof. It would be very adorable. But also, I would also like to have, you know, my own accessories and the colors to be a bit more what I imagine, because while I love this model, it's not to the extent of how I fully imagine him to look. Been doing well lurking for a while. Well, I appreciate you lurking. I big appreciate you. It means the world. Because lurk is a definitely like a big lurks are a big part of Twitch, and especially, you know, me starting out, just little Luna starting out streaming. She did not know what she was doing, but she still got to affiliate within a week because people were always kind of lurking my streams. I had 3 to 5 viewers for the first week that I started streaming, and that makes me really, really happy. And I guess that's kind of what kept me going, is people never stopped supporting me. Of course there's been like, I've said it before, I'll say it again. There's definitely been times where I've had like moments of like mental weakness, and I've been like, should I just graduate? What if would people care if I just graduated? Probably not. Maybe I should just graduate. No. The brain demons, the brain worms are bad. Don't listen to them when they tell you to graduate, okay? Because you can always do better. Because if I had listened to them, I would have stopped. I would have been one of those. I would have added to the statistic of streamers who graduate before they reach their 2nd anniversary. But now I've crossed that. I have officially lived a good life, and you guys cannot get rid of me. Okay, I'm here to stay. Not the G word. Don't worry, the G word will never be a reality for a long time. Why is the earring going all the way there? It's attached to something that's not the ear, or it's something on the ear. I think, I'll find out one day. But yeah, me graduating not happening. As much as the brainworms try to make me think about it, no. I have way too much fun streaming, and it lets me meet so many lovely people as a result. Okay? Even though, actually not even though, like, streaming has basically saved my PC. Streaming has basically saved my PC in the fact that I did not know what was happening to it until, because I'm surrounded by so many lovely people, everyone tried to walk me through the possible things that could be happening. And I'm still so grateful for that, because otherwise I don't know what I would have done, because it was terrifying, I can't lie. Sam! Serious Sam. Hello. Hi, Luna. What happened to your model? This is a simple temporary form. A very cute form. And very adorable, very squishy. Chat likes this model because it has steppies and fluffy ears. So, I have been squishified. I have been made into a very, marshmallow looking bunny. I always forget how close to a marshmallow this thing looks like. What about you? How you doing today? Hope your weekend has been good. I can't believe it's Sunday already. Oh. What do you mean it's Sunday? This is Luna's true form. No, this is not my true form. This is Starbun's true form. This is Starbun's form, not mine. I am simply borrowing this form, okay? Imagine it like skinwalking, okay? Imagine it like skinwalking, okay? It's like the same way that I can, if I wanted to right now, I could open up, I have Mari's model on my PC because I rigged her model. I have her model right here. But I won't do that because I'm not, no. But, oh, don't leave! Thank you for the headbats. Do I have the stump? I do not, no. Who is Mari? Go on? I don't know, Ronnie, who is Mari? Yeah, there's definitely a bunch of models here I do have, and he's very cool, you know? Because it's not even just I do live 2D rigging, I also do, you know, additional stuff on the side. I've done model showcases for other VTubers, I've done testing, around, like, hey, does this work? Can you, like, experiment with the face and see how well does this track, just in case there's anything that I missed. Quality check, that's what it is. The body's round. This body is very round. It's very round. What was I saying though? Yeah, I've also worked just generally with a fair few models, especially when Rain and I were doing the Scuff models. That magic, I need to have the other models set to an input, because as it stands, I have a bunch of models. Let's count how many that I'm willing to actually switch to. Let's count it. Okay, so we have my main model 1, this model 2, Scuff 3, Mistake 4. I think that's it. Yeah, 4 models, with 5th on the way, and possibly a 6th, depending on how much time I have. The 6th one will be done by me, and it's it's the thing is, it's not really anything new. It's just an improvement to my base appearance. You know, the dress and everything, the, you know, base dress and the short hair. It's basically just an updated version of that, because the only version of that I do have is my 1.0, and that I do not like my old art style. For those of you who have never seen Luna 1.0, you're in for a treat. There we go. This is Luna 1.0. There is no V-Bridge tracking! Ah!
We added 115 bits to Max's cheer.
What? Oh my god! Moog, thank you so much for the... How much was 1,500? Thank you! Oh my god! Oh, you're not meant to be there. Let me fix this. Okay, there we go. Bunny girl. Oh yeah, bunny girl, yeah, we're nearly there. Bunny girl is about 1,800 bits away. French Luna model. No, that's expensive. French Luna model is expensive. Thank you so much though. I really appreciate the bits. Big Caillou. Nano, hello. Hello, how you doing? So, as you can see, this model does not track well at all. I don't know why it's like permanently looking up. Don't know how to feel about that, but it's not really fit for my current tracking. It worked better with how I used to track. And a really interesting thing about it is the mouse tracking is actually really, really good. This is not V-Bridger, this is just pure mouse tracking, and from just that, it's kind of impressive. Obviously you can definitely see how this aged. It did not age well at all. This is my art, by the way. Like this is my art. Let me let you guys see like the full thing. So we have that, we have hands, we have the starry cape, we have, you know, the space booba, and we have the dress. And yeah, this is all just me. This is my base model. And my next model that I don't know if I'll get drawn by me or, oh my god, booba jump scare. Nope. There we go. I don't know if can she be bald? No, she can't, because that model was not rigged by me. That was rigged by Lightjeans, my amazing 1.0 rigger. They are an absolute treat. So that model cannot be balded. I mean, technically, she probably could be. If I contacted Lightjeans about it, maybe she could do it. But I don't use that model anymore, and yeah, that art style is incredibly out of date. So I would definitely redo that model, basically. That's the one that I was thinking of. I tried to set up webcam tracking last night on one of the cat samples in VTube Studio. The results were a bit scuffed. That is, yeah, that's how it tends to go. But if you do like want to seriously try setting up tracking, I'm more than happy to help. You know, this is my job, working with VTuber models, helping people properly set stuff up. That's my job. And I also try help people as best as I can, in fixing up what needs doing. And also I pride myself on, expert tracking settings. So I know what works well, what doesn't, what to do if something is not tracking as it should be. It's always interesting. It's very interesting to see, especially with VBridger, which is the program that I use for my mouth tracking that has it track like to this extent. it's always interesting that missing one parameter fully messes it up. It's a nightmare, but it fully messes it up. And it's why when I debuted this model, you may have seen the mouth was not tracking properly. That is because there was one or two parameters that was missing. And on top of that, one of them was set in reverse. And by that, I mean the value that was 1 was set to -1, and the value that was -1 was set to 1. So what? Okay, I can actually zoom in and show you guys. Let me do that. So let me zoom in, show you guys what I mean. So you see my mouth right here, right? You see that? That is me pressing my lips together and like sucking my lips in. That is how precise the mouth tracking can be, is that it can track even that much. So if I do like pop, it tracks to that extent. Now, if the way I had it set up is that every time I did that, instead it would open my mouth instead. Instead, it would open my mouth instead. So that meant that when my mouth was actually open, it would try to close it and do that. Also, hello, Jan. Hello. How you doing? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So that's like a basic rundown on how important having the correct parameters are in VTube Studio. That and having the right tracking settings, which I do have. I have them set up right. Tried setting up a pre-made model once. Eyes and mouth were the hardest to get semi-working. The thing is, base tracking in general is really difficult to get working, especially if you're not using an iPhone, because I'm not using an iPhone. I am not using a webcam. I'm using an iPhone for my tracking. That is the only way the tracking can look this good, is because I'm using that. If I were to use a webcam, it would not produce the same results. Every time like I look down, it would not look down. It would close the eyes and I will look sad like that. But because the iPhone has ARKit, which it tracks expressions properly. It tracks your facial features properly. It knows when you're frowning and when you're just looking down. It knows when your eyes are closed and when you're just looking down. And that's the magic of the ARKit, and that is why if you have a Samsung or a webcam, getting stuff like VBridge to work just isn't going to be the same. And it's why a lot of people, when it comes to professional VTubing, they will get themselves like even just a secondhand iPhone, which I really want to do at some point. I looked up for like iPhone 11s and all that. It's about 150, 200, it was like 200 quid, 150 quid, something like that. Something a bit out of my budget for now, especially because my mouse might be breaking, which is really fun. Thanks for that. This has been a really expensive year, okay? Stuff is breaking and it's not done. I'm afraid for my GPU. God. We can give you my mom's 10 if you want. Nah. Nah, it's fine. Pretty well. I got banned from watching Mario Sunshine, but... You got banned from watching Mario Sunshine, but... Were you backseating them or something? That sucks. I hope it's simply because you were well behaved, but they didn't like your vibe or something like that. Otherwise, I got my eye on you, Jan. I got my eye on you. I got my eye on you. Then I'm probably at some point going to buy. At some point, I will probably at some point buy like a refurbished iPhone 11 or 12, or if I do end up getting a new phone, quote unquote new, it'll probably be like a 14. If I get a new quote unquote new phone, I will keep my 12. And that will be my strictly VTubing phone, because the battery on my phone has significantly degraded. Currently, the capacity stands at 77%, and I've had this phone since the start of 2021, I think. So it's degraded a fair bit, because especially the fact that, you know, I'm charging it while I stream. Like, as we're sat here right now, my phone is charging, and that is like the most charging it's gonna get, and I need to keep it charged because otherwise I don't want it dying in the middle of stream. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is very cheap. How much even is it? I saw the Apple Watch Ultra 2 or whatever it was, that was like 700 quid or something like that. It was insane. I imagine the Pro Max is gonna be about maybe 1500 or something. I was streaming on Discord to them, did my movement, and they said, your movement is so much cleaner than mine, followed by, I don't want you to see me play this game! Good job. Good job. Nah. Oh, speaking of movement, I'm back in like the watching speedrunners rabbit hole. And I was watching it for SM64. And going from, you know, watching me basically struggling to play the game, going from that to watching how they play it is so wild. It's like night and day. My goodness, they are absolutely insane. Panned by movementing. iPhone 16 Pro Max with 1TB storage is nearly 2K. Oh. Well, that's a yikes. Anyways, guys, did you know I have a throne? No, I'm just kidding. I am not putting like a new phone on throne. By the way, I do have a throne though. There's occasionally for little treats. Exclamation point throne! Nah, there's like a handful of stuff the thing is, I wish I could put like more meme stuff on throne, because that would be fun. Guys, I saw 2K. No, yes, you should definitely throw 2K at me. That would be great. Yeah. Nah, no, serious. No, think about yourselves first. But yeah, I want to put like funny stuff on the throne. Ah! Don't throw that at me. What? What did I do? No! Hi, hangover. Hello. There, done. You know what? You're right. That was 2K. Okay, that was only one thing. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing well indeed. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, I do want to put like meme stuff on the throne because that would be absolutely hilarious. Like I remember Mari brought up a while back. That was someone like with a giant baguette. Like a 4-foot baguette or something like that, a 4-foot baguette plushie. That would be hilarious to have on the throne, because chat sees me as French, so fine, sure, give me your money and I'll make it a reality. That's how it do be, but nah, we're fine. We don't need that stuff. I need a new mouse. Mouse wheel is scuffed. Got a PC which wants more than 1080p, and my headset's on the verge of death. Oh, I feel that, Jen. My entire setup has been like fighting for its life today. Not even today, this entire year, my setup has been fighting for its life. I've had to throw out 2 tablet pens because the battery on them got nuked. My CPU nearly died because it was overheating and I didn't realize the thermal paste had disappeared. So I had to fix up that. Had to get new RAM because 32 gigs was not enough for my VTuber models apparently. My mouse is currently on its way out. My keyboard, half the keys stopped responding. And we had a minor graphical error that looked like a major that it looked expensive. The best way I can explain is we had a graphical issue that looked expensive. Oh, but it seems fine now. If it comes up tomorrow, I might just cry. But it seems today that after restarting my PC, it may have just been a driver issue. After updating my drivers, all seems fine. So we're fine. You're French, don't deny it. I'm not French! How dare you? I'm not French! Call me anything but French. Please. Please. Call me anything but French. Call me maybe. That song is so old now, right? It's fine, I'll accept Stinky. I'll accept Stinky. It's better than French. I won't be happy about it, but I'll accept it. I just slapped another 32 into my PC because I already have 32. The thing is, I had 32 gig, but it was 4 8GB sticks. So I had to then sell those 8GB sticks and get another few sticks. I had to get the 16 gig sticks, 4 of them, and now I have 64 gigabytes of RAM. That song is 12 years old, and that should make you feel old. I'll just hold cats. Always hold the cats. Hold the Mari. Can we all just hold the Mari? Hold Mari and appreciate her. Because she is so cool. Mari is absolutely amazing. Did you guys know that Mari, she is in the Small VTuber Awards? You guys better go vote for her right now. Oh my goodness. She is so cool. Hello, I'm the Shy. Go vote for Mari right now. Vote for her event, the charity event. She's so cool. Yeah. I'm so happy for her. She's so cool. Listen to Carly Rae Jepsen. She still makes music and it's some of the best pop music around. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's go. We love and appreciate Mari. Vote for Mari or else. Vote for Mari or else. You don't want to know what happens, chat, if you don't vote for her. She is my daughter, and so you will vote for her. Understand? Are we clear? Good. I had so much fun with that thing. It's so much fun. It makes for such comedic timing, you know. Just I feel like while the Vine boom was meme to shit, it's still amazing at the end of the day. It makes for such comedic timing when you use it ironically, like I do personally. Hey Luna, looking pretty. How are you? Thank you, Sam. I'm doing good. I'm having a fun old yap with my chats. And how the hell have I kept this up for 2 hours? It's because of you guys, that's how. Honestly, if it weren't for like this essentially being a back and forth, I probably would have been on Buckshot Roulette by now. But because I am very, very grateful to you all, and you guys are honestly carrying me, we have yapped for 2 hours. It'd probably just become a PNG toolbit if I ever stream. Honestly, that's understandable. That you can actually make live 2D-esque PNG tubers that have, you know, a bit of movement to them. So it's like they jump up and then they talk. Jump up and then they talk. And yeah, there's plenty of like really cool PNG tubers out there. One of the ones that comes to mind is Tofu Buns. Tofu Buns is straight away comes to mind. Check these. One of the best PNG tubers, soon to be 3D. So 3D. I am so excited for him. What's the software people use for PNG tubing? They either use Viado Tube or PNG Tuber Plus. So I think that's what it was called. Viado Tube is free. PNG Tuber Plus is paid, but it has some really cool stuff. Viado Tube should be on itch.io. Just as just so you know, it's not like an official page or anything. And yeah, I use it occasionally for stuff. It's really cool. I'd probably just make a model in Blender, render a few scenes and call it a day. That's honestly fair. Me can't draw. And that's honestly why you commission people. It's commissioning artists is such a big backbone in the VTuber community, you know? It's so important. It's what keeps me going, is the chance to meet new people, and maybe, just maybe, I will be their parents. And then I can hold them up with pride and joy like I do with all my children. I'd love to do that. It's very, very fun. Do you think I'm rich? No. And that's fair, because at the end of the day, VTuber models are a luxury. That is something I can fully acknowledge. VTuber models are a luxury. They are definitely the type of thing that you have to save up for, and that's kind of what I've been doing myself. I saved up, and also we had the donathon that helped push me over so that we could then commission Queenie for my VTuber model. And yes, was it expensive? Yes. Was it worth it though? Also yes. And it's why there's also, you know, the cheaper alternatives is, you know, you can always, even if you can't commission a VTuber, you can still commission a PNG tuber. There's people who will offer it cheaper if you're like, hey, can I get like a PNG tuber, but can you make it like a chibi? Because personally, I would. If someone was like, yeah, I want a PNG tuber, but I want it like chibi style, like how you've got, like right there, just over, look, you see her right there? Yeah, her. Like if someone asked for me for that in that style, it definitely, there would definitely still be, you know, that commercial charge. But it would be a lot more cheaper than getting, say, a half-body PNG tuber model. She's small indeed. I'm still amazed at how I pulled off that chibi, by the way. Because not even just the anatomy, but the colors. I don't know. The colors are really cool. I'm really proud of that. For the people who are thinking like, man, I would really love to get into streaming one day and all that, but I don't know where to start, who to talk to, what software to use, I'm always happy to help. I'm always happy to help. Or if you're having like issues with your model and you don't know who to go to, again, I'm always happy to help. I troubleshoot a lot of this stuff. So it ends up coming pretty naturally to me, and I have explored a lot of programs So I feel fairly knowledgeable-ish. Not Sammy though. I'm scared of Sammy. I am scared to touch Sammy. I mix it up, my beloved. It feels like a way more simplified version, but it can have Sammy connection. So maybe one day, if I do want to properly clean up my setup, I'll use Sammy. It depends. But maybe one day you will see me using Sammy. I may need it if I want to implement the choose what model chat wants out. What's Sammy? It is a software that streamers use that can automate a bunch of stuff. It's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain these things. Like a streamer assist software where you can automate it to do stuff here and there. Maybe send automated messages when someone says a word, or when they enter a channel point redeem, or if someone subscribes, or you want it to execute a certain thing when something else occurs, you would use Sammy. But there is also other programs that can do the same. I use Mix It Up, and that is how you get a lot of your redeems. It's what the Xenoblade Gacha actually runs off of, is through Mix It Up. It is a bunch of images shoved into the program. The program cries every time it tries to load them up. It takes like a minute for the program to like load up all the images, and that's why it's so prone to breaking. Is there's about 100+ images in there. There we go. That gotcha. There's 100+ images in there, and so it's not fun. I think there's about 100. I actually don't know. There's definitely well over 100. I know that much. So Mix It Up cries every time I launch it, and that's why sometimes when you redeem it, it doesn't go off. It's still loading everything up. Not smart on my not smart on my end, but it works. So we make do. We make do. It's also what I use for triggering bald mode, or like all my toggles, like the wings redeems comes out because of that. Whenever you're redeeming with channel points. What other stuff is in there that's triggered by it? Not the Tangia or anything. The flushed is the wings. The model switching. The model switching is also triggered by Mix It Up. Perfect timing on that. Perfect timing on that. Wrong spot. There we go. That couldn't have been any better timed. It's like you... That is also done with Mix It Up. Yeah. The head pats as well. The what is that redeem. The throws, making a wish. All of that is done with Mix It Up. Heathen! Hello. Hello. How you doing? It's good to see you. Don't laugh at me! Don't kick me! How could you? I exist only to get nommed, apparently, in this form. It's a good thing that we don't have it. Actually, that's a bit of a lie. I was gonna say, it's a good thing we don't have it in the other form. No, we do, in the form of Kirby's Adventure. Thanks, Tanja, for that one, by the way. God, I remember the first time it happened. I remember specifically, it was in a Nia stream. And it happened. And my soul left my body. I was horrified the first time it happened. I remember I was looking at it, I was like, oh. Yeah. But I have a serious question. Fire away. Fire away. I'm curious. You have piqued my interest. Yeah, how you doing, Heenan? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the head pads. Yeah, head pads. Broke through Stream Elements. Honestly, if not Stream Elements, Mix Up. If anyone does actually want to learn Mix It Up, feel free to ask why you so stick. How can you do this to me? I trusted you. You're so mean. I'm not stinky. I'm not stinky. You're stinky. Wait, no, don't cry. It's too late. It's too late. I will. How could you? I'm not stinky. Yes, you are. You call me stinky, thus I call you stinky. I will apologize if you transfer your entire life savings into my PayPal right now. Okay, I ruined it. Thank you for the care package, Kieran. Nah, I will accept your apology if you are if you appear in tomorrow's stream as well, and the one after that, and the one after that, and the one after that, and basically you're stuck here is what I'm trying to say. I got $1 in my account. It's fine. I'm joking. What's tomorrow's game? It's Torna. I think tomorrow's game is probably going to be Torna. Speaking of which, oh my goodness, the anniversary of Torna the Golden Country. It was yesterday. Heck, I'm super busy tomorrow. We can move it then. I can move it. Yeah. I'm open to whatever. Kieran, what day works for you? Because honestly, I know how much you love Torna, so I want you to be able to see it. Just lurk? Are you sure? I can watch, but I'm not. Okay, that's fine. Okay, then yeah, we'll keep it tomorrow then. We'll have some Torna shenanigans tomorrow. And yeah, the anniversary was, I think it was yesterday or Friday. Oh, it was yesterday. It was yesterday because it started in Japan on Friday. So that was kind of interesting that we actually started playing it like basically 2 days before the anniversary. I like that. As penance, you should fund the remaining points for the Banui. Exactly. You should fund the remaining points and get Banui suit. Yeah. Honestly, with bits, like with the bonus bits being a thing, it makes it so much so that what am I trying to say? Bits have such an amazing value if you use them. Like with above anything, bits value is utterly insane when you think about it, because there's bits being 100% going to the streamer, and then on top of that, Twitch is giving bonus bits to the streamer as well. So in other words, nuts, insane, very cool. Thank you, Twitch. Thank you, Father Twitch. The small indie company, do they? Yes, bits, unless you use something like Tangier or Sound Alerts, it goes bits are a 100% cut to me. Twitch does not take a cut from bits, and it's why when I do like a subathon, 100 points, 1 point, no, what? Yeah, 1 point is 100 bits, but it's also 1 sub, because the price of subs fluctuates so insanely that the price fluctuates like to an insane extent. So bits end up being like a 1-to-1. Direct donations outside the Twitch environment are still the most valuable thing. Yes. Like the best way to support a streamer monetarily is donations. If you want to help their growth, subs. If you cannot use donate, if you want to take advantage of, say, a Twitch bonus like this, you use bits. Because you can also get like bits emotes at times, so there's that as well. So yes, best way to support, donations. Best way to help them grow is subs. And bits is like a really nice middle ground, especially when they're doing a promotion like right now. Or if they have stuff like Kanja or crowd control, bits is a really good way to support. Yeah, Twitch takes half a bits. Do they? Oh yeah, from the initial cut, that is true. Yes. Yeah. The cut from Twitch ends up coming from the buyer rather than like when the bits are directly used. But it's very interesting to think about. I found my Oshi from a gift sub. Growth is wonderful. Yeah, I remember there was actually I've had like a couple people who either like they used to be around on the channel, they stopped appearing. Thank you for the bits, Kirk. Like they stopped appearing for a while, but they came back because they got gifted a sub and they were like, man, these emotes are really, really good, because there's definitely been a lot of growth on the channel, like personal growth, not like growth, but personal growth, and they come back and I really appreciate it. I can get 1520 USD. Okay, so it's 25% cut, 40% for 10k bits, which is still huge. I could give you 10k bits, which is €100, or donate 140 directly. Yeah. I feel like if it's for the bits have the benefit over cash donos, no chance of chargeback. Bits are pretty much definitely in your pocket. That is true. And even with super, actually no, it is possible to still get chances of chargebacks sometimes. I remember seeing someone on Twitch, they actually got a negative amount of income on a stream because someone actually charged back their gift subs. I don't know if it applies to bits. For subs I've read about. Okay, so it's probably doesn't apply to bits then. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. But yeah, I have seen chargebacks on subs, and that is terrifying to think about. Yeah, bits are very safe for the streamer, so I guess that's their benefit. Because yeah, I cannot lie, if I have had times where, you know, people have just randomly come into the channel and donated, and I have felt like incredibly like happy and grateful for it, but there's also that part in the back of my brain that's like, oh no, what if they just charge back or something? And it's why it's so important to have the disclaimer in there saying that all donations are final. All donations are final, and all that, you know, important jargon that you need to have to protect yourself as a streamer. Because otherwise there will be malicious people who say donate 1,000, file a chargeback, and then you have to foot the fee of that chargeback, and it really, really sucks. Those people are awful. Those people are awful. I'd rather just donate directly, and I appreciate you for doing so. Bits are definitely fun for the odd thing, for, you know, the odd you know, Tangier, sound alerts, blurb, crowd control. Bits are really good for that. Because stuff like that, stuff like those programs actually, they tend to have really good bonuses when you use their stuff. So, for example, with crowd control, if I truly wanted to, I could do like a crowd control, it was like affiliate push, crowd control affiliate or something like that, crowd control partner. I think it was crowd control partner. And for that, you need to earn, I think it was $50 a month through crowd control. And if I wanted to, I could push for that. Do I want to? No, because because while there is definitely benefits to it. I don't know. I'd feel bad. I'd feel bad. And there's other stuff like Blurb. They also, all these programs, they have like all these sorts of affiliate programs where if you earn a certain amount, get a certain amount of engagement for a set amount of time, it's like a little bit of exclusivity, and there's definitely some sort of like perks to an extent. But it's all really intimidating for me, even though one of the things that they do offer with Blurb is a TikTok live stream key. And I have been wanting to stream to TikTok for a while, but I don't know how to push Blurb, other than I need to actually move all my sound alert stuffs onto there. But other than that, because their library of sound alerts just is not the same as existing sound alerts, so that's the thing that makes me nervous about it. It's like, will people still care for it the same amount? When you're worried about it, thank them for the donation, clip it or keep a recording, then if they charge back, you can easily dispute it with evidence. That is smart. That is really smart. And that is also why I do actually have a clip button on my Stream Deck as a just in case something happens that I need to clip, like super important, or if a very funny thing happened, that I can just press the button and it's saved for later. Stream Decks are really helpful as a streamer. That I feel like does not get overstated enough. Do Twitch ads actually pay anything? Yes, they do. It depends what you have them set to. Currently, I only earn about 35% from ads. If I wanted to, I could earn a 55% cut from ads. The amount that I do earn is actually, while it's not, you know, a big amount, it's a good amount. I will, you know what? Sure, I'm gonna be a bit transparent here. Let's actually check how much have I earned from ads, because granted, a lot of the time when people come in, they are subbed. So let's be a bit transparent here. Yow! Hello. Thank you for embracing the moonlight. Welcome in. Hello. Let's see. Oh, I didn't stream on these days, so it won't show any ads. Okay, so Thursday, when I did stream, I ran 3 minutes of ad breaks. And that is just from Thursday. I earned 35 cents from ads and 2 cents from Twitch Turbo. In the past 30 days, I've earned about $2.60 from ads. While it's not a large amount, it's something. And in the same vein, last month, it was $3.88. So even while a lot of people are still subbed, just running that 3 minutes of ads that I do at the very start of stream, as well as whatever pre-rolls may occur, it does add up. It definitely does add up. The category you stream in also has impact on your earnings from ads, is something I learned. Really? Oh, that's interesting. I've never heard of that. Even with the 55% oh, okay. Because yeah, I would only be earning 20% more off of those amounts that I just listed, which at the end of the day is still literal pennies. I imagine that when you are a bigger streamer, say, someone like Lily Pichu, Bao, Iron Mouse, if you run 3 minutes of ads, you have that massive audience who will sit through those ads. Or they have Twitch Turbo. And they'll sit through those ads, and it will definitely add up. It will 100% add up. I remember Kaide, actually. She mentioned how if she could, she would run 6 minutes of ads in one go, simply so that she would earn so much from that little ad break that she could put that back into the community. She could do stuff like PC giveaways or helping out community members, giving that and giving back to her community. And I find that very endearing that, just sitting through those ads can really benefit the streamer. And I feel like that shouldn't be, understated, because it truly does help. Those of you, or if you choose to sub, even better, because that is like the cost of, that is how much a person earns from a month of ads. It's really interesting, Could be the case, like, the most I've made from ads was $3 in 30 days. That's fair. I genuinely do wonder, if I did end up running ads as I had actually mentioned as I would, where I used to actually take breaks once an hour. I stopped doing that because I just get so engrossed in games to the point where it's, I know you guys relate to me on that. How can you not get so engrossed in games that it just kind of takes over? Because for me it does. And I love it. And especially games that we've been playing, like Xenoblade, where it feels wrong to stop. It feels wrong to stop because things have been so high action. What's the point in getting rid of that momentum? And that's also, I guess it starts to encroach in, one of my fears, which is losing engagement simply due to the fact that the momentum gets killed, because there is definitely a level of momentum that has people sticking around, and maybe that little ad break could be the difference between 3 people sticking around and 3 people leaving. And when you're someone of my size, those 3 people could matter. It can be the difference between me being on someone's homepage and not. So it's definitely one of those things where balance is important, but it's also a bit terrifying at times. Unless it's something like a strategy visual game where you can stop at almost any point without really losing too much momentum. Yes. But with the games that I've been playing being so story heavy, combat heavy, action packed, it's kind of hard to remember to take those breaks, because I also just get generally super engrossed. Oh my god, you accidentally triggered. You were meant to trigger that with bots. God damn it. At $3 per month, retaining viewers definitely seems more important. God damn it. That wasn't meant to trigger. That was not meant to trigger. It's cause those stupid bots keep changing their message. There's only one reliable there's only one reliable word that I can rely on, but there's also the chance that chat accidentally triggers the bun. Oh my god. Nah, you're nearly there, Kiara, you're nearly there. It has to be to the word. It can't be part of a word. So fun fact, that has actually been a thing that can be triggered for about 2 months, but I didn't know how to make it so that it triggers when the keyword is in the middle. The keyword is in middle or end of a sentence, only from the beginning. I didn't know how to change that up. And then I figured it out. And now chat has become a very dangerous place. Thank you, Nana. Thank you. I should probably put a cooldown on that. I should probably put a cooldown on that. Let me do that right now. Okay, let's go. Commands. Books. And a cooldown. What was it? User role. Cooldown. There we go. Standard. Let's do 60. 60 seconds seems like a fair cooldown. Because, yeah, initially, what controls Starbun Bot, it's Mix It Up, the program that I mentioned earlier. That is what controls Starbun, and it's how he actually has a voice. Like that. So it's it's a fully separate account from my own, but it's all automated through one singular program, and it's where the, you know, automatically cycling commands come in, such as the posting the Discord link, posting link to the Twitter, to the cover. It's where all that comes from. There's a typo in the message. No, there's not. No, there's not. There's no typo. There's no typo. Your should be your? Nah, cause it's called irony. It's called irony. It's called irony. That's on purpose. Don't worry. It's on purpose that way. Believe me. And that's simply not just because I copied and pasted it from Appy. Appy was the one who wrote that initially, and then I stole it! And then he forgot he wrote it, and he was like, what? There's no typo in passing say. Exactly, Neo, exactly. There is no typo. There is no typo. There's nothing to worry about, chat. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to worry about. You're safe here. You cannot escape me. You're stuck here. What will you do? You're stuck here forever. Until you're stuck here forever. Maybe. That's a lie. You guys have free will-ish. Sometimes. Oh, I didn't. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that little look into like stop it! I guess behind the scenes of what happens really in oh, that looks expensive. Oh, please let that just be OBS freaking out. Oh no. Shit. That's a problem for post-stream, Luna. Okay. I'll need to see if OBS can capture that. That looked expensive. I'm not gonna look at that. What did you see? Colorful lines when I tried to switch windows. Colorful lines that looked a little bit too monitor-esque. That's terrifying. Never seen that before. It's fine. I'll update you guys after stream on that. But that's perfect timing because I think maybe is now a good time for me to end off. And if it showed up in OBS, it's a software issue. It didn't show up in OBS. No, this was just me switching windows and it popped up. So I'm gonna check it through OBS. Like, I'm gonna record the screen and see if OBS itself picks it up. If it does, actually, if it picks it up, it's fine. If it doesn't pick it up, I'm in danger. But granted, I am running like 3, 4, 5 different programs, so there is always room for something to mess it up in the distance, you know? Okay, so let's see who we can raid. Oh, they're streaming. Oh, maybe I should raid them. Okay, we're gonna raid them. Okay. This is someone who you may have seen here and around on Twitter. I definitely have. I've seen their model a lot because it's absolutely phenomenal. So how about we go ahead and check them out? I have been wanting to check in with them since their debut because their debut was absolutely amazing and their model is absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness. So I'll be sending you over to there. You'll find out in a moment who it is. But with that, I shall be headed off. Thank you, everyone who came by for today's stream. Thank you. I appreciate it as always. Thank you so much for letting me yap. I'm kind of amazed we went the whole 2.5 hours. It's kind of surreal, honestly. Going from me 2.5 years ago who could barely keep a conversation going on stream and would just go into silence to this. You guys are so awesome for that. Thank you. I really appreciate you. If you don't know me already, I stream every day except Tuesdays and Fridays, so drop a follow if you don't want to miss that. Schedule comes out tonight. There is a little teehee. Something cool is going to be happening next Saturday. I hope you pop by for that. It's going to be so much fun, I promise. It'll be great. Schedule's going to be out over on the Discord, !Discord, if you would like to join that. Please stick around for the raid we're raiding. August Anomaly. Stick around for the raid. Show them some love in their chat. Drop them a follow and use the raid message, please, and thank you. It's always very, very appreciated when you do. Their model is amazing. I hope you guys will love it as much as I do. And you probably will recognize them because they were inescapable on Twitter in the best way possible. They deserve it. Their model looks amazing. Oh my god. With that, I'll be headed off. Thank you. Love you all. Have a great rest of your day, night, whatever time it may be. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.